right, what's happening, everybody? It is your boy Kendall Sean with the world famous Blue Oval Media, and on today I am bringing you 2022's baddest Fox bodies. Now, before we get into that, if you like this channel, make sure you hit the notification bell to know when all the videos are coming up, as I'm dropping them often. And you need to know, a lot of you all are not subscribed neither. Click that subscribe button and show your support to Blue Oval Media. Now, for all of you all that don't know, the way that I do this on this channel is I've been doing this for a few years, kind of showcasing some of the baddest Fox bodies in what I would call a compilation video. And so the way that I do this is that I take on my Instagram page, Blue Oval Media, I ask everybody to vote for the baddest Fox bodies of this year. Sometimes some of the Fox bodies are some that you've seen before, but there are a lot of new ones that you may not have seen before. And so what people do, they tag those guys. And the way that I do it, if they were tagged a certain amount of times, if the car is running for real, like it's actually running, because some of you all are tagging your best friends and their car doesn't work. And then also you just have to have enough nominations, and the car had to look a certain way. And so that's how we were able to come up with it. It's really not my decision. It's really you all's decision. And so that's how we came up with the baddest Fox bodies of 2022. And so without further ado, let's get into our first Fox body. Our first one for today goes out to none other than Cabernet Fox. This is a 90 GT that he has owned since 96. And he decided to do a Cobra clone. Under the hood, we have a 393 stroker with AFR heads, custom boost cam, and an extrude home Cobra upper intake with a 94 Lightning lower. It's a lot of great things as it relates to this car. Vortec wide side Tremec, fully built rear end, suspension, fuel system, you name it, and it's done. And so the car makes a little bit over 600 horsepower, and it's actually on pump gas. And so without further ado, check it out. All right, our next one goes out to my man, Robert Miller. Now, this is one of the cars that actually inspired me to do the swap that I did on my own car. And he's one of the people that were out here that actually helped me as it related to a lot of things and making these work for a Fox body. So he has a Terminator swapped 81 Coupe. And the interior is amazing. The attention to detail is amazing. It has a Whipple supercharger on it, and you know I'm a fan of the Whipple supercharger, but really with this car, I've seen it personally and like with my own eyes. It's the attention to detail to this car. And so shout out to Robert Miller as having one of the baddest Terminator swap Fox bodies out here in the world. Check him out. All right, the next one that we have coming up actually goes out to my Ram Fox Rod 89. This car was debuted on this channel a few videos ago, actually, from Fox-toberfest. And he has a 410 De Windsor scat crank, H-beam robs, forged everything. AFR 205 Renegades, 351 long tubes, and X-pipe. Summit dual electric cutouts. Pro M EFI system. Hidden tuck nitrous system, completely custom fabricated, and a shaved engine bay. But one of the things that I think is like the most amazing about this car is the interior. He has Brom racing seats and matching upholstery throughout. SEM interior painted to match. So his seats, the color of his seats matches his interior, and it's not black. You know, you all are crazy about black. No, he did something different. But also he has a custom metallic pearl blue and a gold paint mixed and sprayed in the garage by himself. I really, really love this car, and it was actually the intro to this video, so check it out. All right, this next one goes out to the Fox-toberfest 2022 winner, and that's my man Spanyo 50. He has a 1991 Mustang convertible, 347 A4 block, Vortec T-trim, Recaro seats, Holley Terminator X, Bose forged wheels, custom roll cage, QA1 suspension. But Dom really did a good job with just putting this car together. Great convertible, beautiful color, and just a beautiful attention to detail. And so shout out to Fox-toberfest 2022 winner. Check him out. right, this next one is probably one of the most cleanest Fox bodies out here. But this young man it's not his first time around. He always builds very, very clean Fox bodies. This one goes out to Schlitz Garage. It is a 4-eye notchback, and it is a real 85 LX 50. It's a charcoal coupe rotisserie, restored in 2020. I mean, he likes to take these cars and, you know, strip them, rotisserie, everything. Very rare. Less than 200 of his vehicle was sold to the public in the color combo that he has with the 505 speed in 85. Has all the original Survivor. 38-year-old interior is still in the car. Dark Sportsman 8.2 with high ports, YSI Vortec, and Holley EFI. Bottom line, his car is one of those cars that's in the 4 digits, I believe, with horsepower. But let me not talk about it no more. You all check him out. Now, this next one is probably like, this was the one that this year that kind of caught a lot of our attention if you're on social media. And this one goes out to Blank Check Fox. It's a 1986 GT that he has owned since 96. He bought it when he was a junior in high school for only $5,500. Man, 90s, man, I remember that number. You can't find one of these for that price anymore. Gen 2 Illuminated Coyote, Whipple 3.0, T56 Magnum, McLeod RXT clutch, Detroit subframe connectors, and mini tubs. Custom Moser rear end with 355 gears, Ride Tech suspension, flush mounted glass. Toyo R, 888Rs, front 245 18s and rear 335 18s. Little meaty back there. Wheelwood brakes, Braun racing seats, and a Momo steering wheel. I mean, this car, the color was pretty, but then like to see that supercharger match that paint, and you know, we always love modular motor swaps into Fox bodies. And so let me stop talking and let me have you all check them out. This next one is a car that you all probably know. He got voted for again this year. And it goes out to my man Chris, aka the Infamous Project. He is known for having a lot of Dutch cars, but this one is his famous Dutch Coupe. A 1993 YN silver notch on factory black interior. Original paint with 20,000 original miles. Car was built as a Dutch motorsport tribute car to honor this rare Canadian brand that he grew up with. Stock bottom end, GT40X heads, comp cam, GT40 tubular, 65mm throttle body, 373s and full exhaust, Dutch aero kit, custom blue headlights, tinted tail lights, Cobra grill insert, Recaro seats, a lot of stuff. And so one thing I love about this car always turns heads. And so check out this one right here. So this one goes out to these next couple are part of the 5-0 Asylum. This one goes out to my man at 4-eyed Fox. This car debuted on the channel last year. It was orange 4-eyed 87, which threw everybody off, but has been like changing the Foxbody game for the last 2 years. And it's also known as Dale, and it's owned by my man John Brooks. Dale is rocking a set of BBS RK001 18x8.5 and 18x10 wheels. Stance ID courtesy of a set of old BBK lowering springs trimmed to fit with SR Performance upper and lower control arms. GT40 headed 302 B303 cam and Edelbrock Performer RPM2 intake with a Vortec VS1 S trim. Shout out to all the Vortec owners. Tuned on a Mega Squirt 2 PMP by Amp EFI. Stiflers equipped. We love stiflers here. With the fit system, K-member brace and cross member. So you know it's stiff. Check out the 4-eyed Fox. All right, this next one goes out to at Pacemaker Mustang. This car was a parts car. The owner bought it. It hadn't run for 15, 16 years, and the owner bought it for $500. Wow. Originally was a 4-cylinder turbo, 4-speed car, but he replaced everything with SN95 components along with the 8.8 rear end, using 31 spline axles and 373 gears. Decided to go a little different and stand out because the car now sports a 500 horsepower 351 Windsor with a T56 Magnum 6-speed with maximum motorsport suspension and Coney yellows and coilovers. The engine block came from his dad's very first track car. And I guess his father has doubts that he actually used his engine, but he actually did. And so with that, it has some SVE Series 3 wheels and a whole bunch of more mods that you need to check out right here. Right, and this next Foxbody is also part of the 5-0 Asylum podcast, and this goes out to my man Tom, none other than War Admiral 363. He has one of the most popular notchbacks in the country, and we debuted him on this channel last year, and it's good to even show him again this year because he's upgraded the car even more than what it was in the previous year. So you're looking at a 1990 notchback, magnetic gray metallic paint, Dart 363 stroker, VS1 78mm turbo, AFR 195 Renegade heads, Eagle crank, diamond pistons, comp cam, Holley Terminator X, Holley Pro Dash 12.3, Holley coil on plug setup. He has Detroit Speed rear coilovers. He has K-member QA1 front suspension, Detroit Speed mini tubs, 18 by 8s with 235s in the front, 18 by 12s out back with 335s. I mean, the man has custom emblems, shaved antennas, and the list goes on and on and on. I could be talking about this car all day, but why don't you check out the War Admiral right here. And so that's all I have for you all on today. This is part 1, but please be assured that I do have a few more Foxbodies to show for 2022 before the year is out. So let me know in the comment section what you thought about these Foxbodies. Like I said, it's part 1. I have a few more that will be coming up before the year is out. But just let me know if you like these or not. And then also do me a favor, make sure you like and subscribe. And please hit that notification bell so that you can know when all the new videos are coming out. And thank you for tuning in to Blue Oval Media. It's your boy, Ken O'Shawn, and I am out.